Ready to take your business to the next level? Cozart Capital is here to help. Welcome to Cozart Capital, where we specialize in connecting startups and businesses with the right investors. Imagine having access to over 700,000 investors, including private equity firms, venture capitalists, angel investors, and high net worth individuals. That's what we offer. Our expert team creates compelling investor decks tailored to your goals. We run targeted marketing campaigns that capture investor interest and schedule direct investor calls for you to pitch your ideas. With Cozart Capital, you get expert deck creation, targeted marketing campaigns, direct investor access. Our success speaks volumes. We've raised over $50 million in private equity, leveraging a network actively seeking solid investment opportunities. So if you're ready to raise capital and transform your business, let Cozart Capital be your trusted partner. Visit our website to get started today. Cozart Capital, unlock your business potential.
Hi guys, I'm Ron Cozart, CEO of Cozart Capital, and today I'm going to be going over what we do for small businesses when it comes to attracting investors and raising capital for startup, small, mid-sized, and large businesses. We have capital raising services. I'm going to go over some of the services of how we link you up with investors based off of what type of business you have, and we get you the capital you need and put you in front of the investors that would invest into your company. So we're going to start by first page of the slide of the presentation. Cozart Capital, we're your partner in finance. You know, our specialty in the investor relations department is connecting startups with established businesses, investors, and venture capital firms as well. So we have a network of 700,000 active investors. These investors are looking for opportunities on a daily. Some of them are individuals, some of them are companies, some of them are firms, investment funds. We have a network of about 700,000 individuals that we deal with that are professional investors that looks for small business to invest in. So welcome to Cozart Capital. We went over that. We basically raise capital. So here is some of the services we offer startups, mid-sized companies, and large company. No company is too big or too small because our services are simple and straight to the point. So as far as expert deck creation, what you're looking at now, for those who don't know, is called a deck. And to raise capital, you would have to have at least a 10-slide deck. This deck is 7 pages, but it basically describes what your company offers. You can explain your deck, have your deck on video, but this is a deck. So we offer this deck creation service for companies who want to raise capital. We take your executive summary, fill out what your company is all about, and then basically create a professional presentation deck, kind of like what you see here. So we do offer expert deck creation. We specialize in making compelling decks. It's basically tailored to capital raising. Our decks present your ideas clearly, and it gives the potential investors a full professional presentation on what your company is about. So if you don't have a deck, we'll help you create a deck similar to this one you're looking at now, and that will definitely help you in your capital raising service, efforts. And we also have target marketing campaigns. We have custom emails that's designed specifically for your capital raising needs. Depending on what type of company you have, chances are we would have a investor for you that specializes in that industry. We already did the research. We already have the CRM that has these contacts that we can send out your deck, your presentation, your executive summary to the right investors. I'm gonna be going into our CRM so you can kind of see one of our sample emails that we sent out to investors for a project we was working on. So you can see the back office of what we do for you when we're helping you raise capital for your company. And we have direct investor access. We basically facilitate you and the investor to get on the phone together, and then that's after they've seen your deck. So if they have any questions or concerns, it's better for the investor to talk directly to the entrepreneur or the company instead of dealing with us, because it's probably questions that the investor may have that the owner or the person in charge of raising capital for the company would be better off answering. So when it comes down to, all right, we're gonna get back. I'm gonna go through the presentation, and then I'm gonna get back into the back office details on how we connect you with investors, how we schedule those calls, where we get our investors from, so you could know the validity of our contacts, and you'll see a sample email blast that went out to investors. What we do email blasts. We create custom emails that's designed for your specific needs, basically describing your company, how much money you want to raise, and a link to your executive summary or your deck. We send those emails out to private equity investors, investment management companies, venture capital, angel investors, high net worth individuals. We have a network of 700,000 of those particular contacts already in our database, and it's ready to be sent out. We do direct outreach. We basically engage investors with our newsletter to keep our contacts warm. So when we do have a deck to send out, our investors already are used to receiving emails from us. So when they see our email, they're more likely to open it, read the deck, and see what investment opportunity we are presenting to them. As far as investor qualifications, all our investors are qualified. We use a great database called PitchBook, which has pre-qualified companies, direct contacts, email, cell phone to investors. It shows a lot of data on the investor and the company, net worth, how much they already invested, how much they have to invest, and things of that nature. So all our investors in our database are qualified. So you don't have to worry about, contacting people that couldn't write a check. So within the last 3 years, Cozart Capital has assisted and helped entrepreneurs raise $50 million, and that's been successfully raised by private equity. So this basically showcases our ability to raise capital for substantial investments. We work with a diverse range of private individuals, companies, startup companies, and people of that sort. We also work with nonprofit organizations to raise capital and fundraisers, hedge funds, you name it. Fund to funds, we can get your deck into the right inbox. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works. So before we get into the packages that we offer, I'm going to be letting you see our back office, this is our CRM with our database of these 700,000 contacts. These contacts are all investors. I'm going to be getting into the type of list we have so you can kind of see a more detailed aspect on the lists that we have, where we get them from, and a sample email. So basically, upon working with us and allowing us to promote your company or project for a private equity partner or investors, we would basically create you a email campaign that goes out to these investors. So this is a sample email campaign that went out for one of our companies, Cozart Industries. I'm going to read out the email and kind of let you see what type of email we send out to investors. So Cozart Industries, this is one we did for ourselves. Cozart Industries, managing 12 service-based companies, pay-per-call models, seeking investment to scale our Google ads. This is when we was looking for an investor to help us raise more awareness for our companies that's in the service industry. We was looking for to raise capital for our Google ads. So it basically was a simple email which showed how much we want to raise and what it's for. So basically, you can see in the email, we are seeking 1.2 million and are open to discuss tailored partnerships structured to align with your goals. Let us know a convenient time to discuss this opportunity further. This was just a simple investor outreach with a link to our website. And this is normally how the email will look. We don't really use a lot of different colors and things because when it comes down to investment, you don't want to look like a promotion. You really want to look like a personalized email so they won't feel like it's coming from, marketing. It's more like a personal note. So upon sending this email, we sent this email to 234 people with a 92% delivery rate. 131 people opened the email and 8 investors clicked on our website. So this is the back office reporting of the analytics. So once we send out your campaign, you will know how many people opened the email, and we'll put your deck in a link where you would know how many people clicked on the link. So you can track the progress of how many investors. And if you wanted to, when we do follow-ups, you can go to where it says unique. We'll be the ones that will go to where it says unique clicks. Those unique clicks are investors that clicked on the deck and actually seen it. The 131 is the investors that opened it, that opened the email. The 8, which is the unique clicks, is investors that clicked and seen the deck. So so once we know who clicked and seen the deck, we break it down a lot further where we can contact them. We do follow-up emails on the ones who seen the deck in the email, and when we contact them, we say, "Hi, this is Ron Cozart Capital. We sent you a deck. We see that you've seen the deck. What do you think?" And then that's when we could get direct feedback from an investor who we know. We sent the email. They opened the email. They clicked the deck. Now we can just follow up to see what do they think about it if they haven't already booked the call. So in the emails we send, how we connect investors to entrepreneurs is in our campaign email. We also include a calendar link. Calendly is a company that allows you to schedule and create calls. So upon easy scheduling, we would recommend most of our entrepreneurs and people that want to raise capital to not only set up a Calendly link, the Calendly link would allow us to put that in your email. We'll be able to put that in your campaign, and investors will be able to click on your link and schedule a call with you. So this is how we connect entrepreneurs directly with investors, where they'll be able to schedule a call with you, and you'll be able to answer any questions that investor may have. You'll be direct with the investor. You'll be able to answer any questions about the deck. And so we set all our, if you don't already have a Calendly link, we set all our entrepreneurs up with a Calendly link. This is mine's. And as you can see, once the investor clicks that link, they'll be able to schedule a 30-minute call with you or your colleagues or whoever the Calendly link is set to. So every campaign, we recommend our founders and entrepreneurs to have a Calendly link that sets your hours of the times an investor could schedule a call, and then you'll be direct with the investor. You can answer any questions they may have. That's a good perk as well, because technology has made it a lot easier to raise capital, and these are some of the things that you're going to be able to benefit on. We're going to get into some of the basic packages right now of our service, so that you'll see what you get for the budget and the stage that you are at with your company. So the basic package is $1,000. That includes an email blast and follow up to 100,000 investors. The follow-up calls will be to the opened and clicked emails. Remember in the presentation when I showed you how we can track how many people opened the email, how many people clicked on the deck? So the follow-up calls would be to the people who opened the email, the people who clicked on the deck and actually seen it. That would be how we would do the follow-up calls. If those investors already didn't schedule a call with you on your calendar, which we would include a calendar in the email. So it makes it a lot easy for you to isolate investors that have an interest and be able to raise the capital you need so your company could grow. Silver package is $2,500. Now this package includes an email blast to 250,000 investors. We also conduct the follow-up calls and the emails. So for every investor who clicked, who opened the email, we send them a follow-up email, and we actually can give them a call and see what do they think about the deck that was sent out to them, because we already know that they've seen it. All right. And now the gold package. The gold package is the best. It's probably the best value for what we do here in Cozart Capital Investor Relations, because the gold package goes out to 700,000 investors. And if we go back to our CRM, which shows how many contacts we have, that's our complete contact database, 700,000. And of course, we also do follow-up emails and follow-up calls for everybody who opened the email or clicked the link in the email, which allows us to know that we saw the deck. So people might ask, okay, 700,000 people, who are these people? How do we know they exist? And things of that nature. So I'm going to give you guys a little glance at the type of list that we have. So we have 21,000 top seed investors this list right here, we have 30,000 seed angel investors. We have 2 lists of 30,000 seed angel investors. We have limited partner investors. We have 30,000 hedge fund investors, which we have a list of 1 and 2. So we have a total of 60,000. The list goes on. We have top seed investors, private equity. We have owners. I mean, if you look at our list, it ranges from LP, limited partner. We have family offices, law offices. We have space investors. So depending on your niche and what package you pick, we'll pick the lists and investors that matches with your company. Dry capital, we have 7,000 companies who have dry capital. Those who don't know what dry capital is, that's when you have millions of dollars sitting around that needs to be allocated to an investment. Yeah, and the list goes on. Because we do work with PitchBook. PitchBook allows us to search investors that meets your criteria and industry. So we can have a narrow focus on getting your deck to the right investors. With our network of PitchBook, we have access to 2.5 million individuals. So for bigger companies who wanted to outreach and email and send their deck out to more people, that's when we tap into PitchBook, and PitchBook gives us another 2.5 million people, and we can search industry, last amount investments, what investments they made. This gives us another 2.5 million investors. So the value is there, guys. Right now, between the basic package, silver package, gold package, you will be able to raise the capital necessary due to the quality of our email marketing campaigns and our direct follow-up. Elevate your business with Cozart Capital. Experience unparalleled support, access to a vast network of investors. If you want to raise capital, you came to the right place. Make sure you get back to the person who either 1, sent you this video, or 2, working with you on raising capital, because we are the ones that get the job done. The next step is to set up a call, send your business idea to us, let us see it, and see if you qualify for our services. If you need deck presentation, help writing your executive summary, we can also help you with that as well. Pick one of the packages and let's get you started and start raising some capital you need today, all right? Thank you for watching the Cozart Capital webinar on our investor relations services. I'm your CEO, Ron Cozart, Cozart Capital. Get back in touch with the person who sent you this video and let's get set up today.